I've done is sleep. Oh my god. I just can't even get out of bed anymore. All I do anymore is sleep. It's fine. But, I have a little stool here to check and make sure this bookshelf isn't mounted at the top. I'm going to be, it's not actually, I'm going to be scooting it a little bit, for the sake of plugging the tree in back here. Let's see how plugged in we can get without moving it first. So I at least have good dreams sometimes. Season's greetings. Hello. How did my plans go on Saturday? They were good. I mean, they were very... I drove like 7 hours in one day for plans that I used to have all year, you know? Just hanging out with a few friends. So that part hurts. It's hard not to compare it. It was fun, but I drove 7 hours for it. So that was less fun. Let's see how plugged in we can get. It's so close. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay. Do have to move the bookshelf a bit. What is the best, smartest way to do this? I think the lower bookshelves, yeah. This one is a structural shelf, meaning it doesn't lift and move position. I'm gonna grab under this shelf. Oh, there's too many books on that. That is not moving from there. Oh, not how I was trying to move it. Wrong kind of leverage. Yeah, I might have to take books off just to scoot it just enough to plug the tree in. Well, that's fun. I guess we should get to it then. Come here, Ocho. Decorating for Christmas. But you know what? You know how some years you're like, it doesn't feel like Christmas. It doesn't feel like this holiday. It doesn't feel like it, right? This year, I don't know if it's like the isolation doing it, but every holiday this year has felt like the holiday it's supposed to be. Maybe just because it's so much more pronounced, because everything else is very monotone, that like a holiday is a holiday. It feels, I know it's like December 2nd, but it feels already very Christmassy to me, holiday to me. So I'm having a year where it feels like it's the holiday. It's an interesting thing to have. Rule 43, not 34. Rule 43 is the inverse of Rule 34. So instead of taking a random thing and making porn of it, it's taking a random thing and making it really wholesome. So let's see. What can we take and make really wholesome? Everything has a wholesome version. Rule 43. Thank you, Kenny. So, well, what's a thing that's very neutral, not wholesome, not unwholesome, that could be taken either way? It's hard to, A lot of these things I put on the tip menu seem like really nice ideas, and then I'm like, how do I do that? when it actually comes up. Because it's a great idea. But what do I make wholesome? The Chihiro's playing in the tree. Wood carving. You can make it real unwholesome. There's definitely wood carving porn out there, but consider really wholesome wood carving. You know, really cozy, like wood shop vibes. Carving beautiful curls of wood as you carve. Just really wholesome, fabulous little activity. There we go. Rule 43. Wholesome, romantic, fabulous. Anime does shift between 34 and 43. You're right. It does. Anime is another great one. Yeah, the amount of, like, obscene, pornographic carvings out there, enough to make wood carving one of those things that can be 34 or 43. So, okay. Time to relieve this bookshelf of some books. Temporarily. My arms are sore today because I've started the 100 push-up challenge thing again. Listen, you fall off the wagon, you fail at one time, doesn't mean you're gonna fail again. Still worth trying again. You know me, I'm good at trying. I'm very good at trying. I should put that on my resume. I'm great at trying. I'm so good at trying. Love my sweater. Where did I get it? I don't know. I've had it for a long time now. I forget where I got it. Push-up challenge is back on. Yeah, but now my pecs are sore because push-up challenge. So lifting these books is like, ugh. Let's see if I can get it now. Oh, I heard a creak. Oh, okay. Still at least this shelf. I dropped one. Whole section. Okay. I can. Okay. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No tokens. Oh, full of compliments. By the way, the dice changed like every stream now. So type exclamation point LOL to see all the dice options. Or actually, So we have some holiday ones. And I've reordered them because I know now which ones happen pretty frequently. So, drink water, fake trivia, feel the weight of your jaw, a moment of solemn reflection, 2 deep breaths, a clap, and an all right, 1 minute to tell a story, remember that time when, which we never got to do, bad adjectives for a house, a good compliment, Rule 43, alternative reindeer names, words containing the letter Z, and flash big boobied titties. Remember that time when... Remember that time when... It was last Christmas. Oh. And, well, here's the thing. Am I telling an interesting story or something that somebody in the chat will actually remember? I think it should just be an interesting story. So I'm changing my mind about what I was saying. Let's see. Remember that time when... remember that time in high school where there was a guy tugging on my backpack and I threw him to the ground and everyone was screaming and pointing because I threw him to the ground? Yeah, that was a good time. I liked that. I felt very powerful. Nobody can fuck with me. That's for sure. So yeah, a good one. A good little story. Why was he tugging on my backpack? It's high school. Why is anyone messing with anyone? Because it's high school. There's nothing else to do. Okay. I'm gonna try to move this shelf again. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Alternative reindeer names. I'm gonna go with let's see. Let's think about the standard reindeer names. We've got Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Dasher, Prancer. Is that all of them? Maybe. So how about, how about Snowden? There you go. That's an alternative reindeer name. Next. Another, oh, okay. All right. Rule 43. Cuddling. It doesn't have to be fetishy. It's Rule 43, not 34. It's the wholesome version. So, cuddling. Yeah, just like holding someone, feeling warm, and feeling loved, and feeling safe. What a lovely, wholesome feeling. Chlamydia, the reindeer no one talks about. Rule 43 is the opposite of Rule 34. Whereas everything can be made into porn, everything can also be made into something wholesome. So, it's the inverse of Rule 34. Just wholesome stuff. Okay. I did get away from the wall some. Let's see if I can get the plug back there. Not quite. Almost. Still, very close. Okay. Well, best way. Yeah, that works. Okay. Cool. So now I just have a slightly angled bookshelf. Will anyone be able to notice? Who's to say? It's not as sturdy because there's nothing behind it. That worries me a little, but what are you gonna do? Gotta be able to plug in your Christmas tree. So anyway, okay. Let's see. Aha! Aha! It's plugged in. I can maybe scoot the bookshelf back a little more. But then it's gonna be really hard to unplug the Christmas tree when it's time to... Whatever. I'm gonna have to, Oh, but it doesn't have a switch, so it's gonna be on forever if I don't leave room to unplug it. Okay. That's enough room. We're good. Cool. Your bookshelf has 2 inches of dust. Yeah. Taking those books off the shelves, I now really want to wipe these shelves down. Alright. Time to put the books down. Ugh. Oof. Okay. One shelf. And another roll. Thank you, Marcus. Words containing the letter Z. Zebra. Zebra. Zygote. Zygote? Is that with a XY? Zygote? A zygote. No, it's got a Z. Anything that you put Z at the end of instead of S. Gangstas. But with a Z. Has been. Does that have a... No, it has a Z in that weird show, Has Been Hotel. But, yeah, see? See? That's where I got it. Zenith. Yeah, this one's hard. For that's why it's there. That's why it's there. Zin, Zodiac, yes. Zigzags. Zoomer. Zero. Zion. Zerg. Zest. Ooh. Hazmat. That's a good one. Zune player. Ooh. Ozone. Yes. It is, Tito. You're right. Zooted. Zonked. Zorked. Zoinks. Zoop. Busy. Pizza. Rationalization. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, Lemon. I don't remember what the latest quest is. I'm sorry. Zipper. I will check in with Aaliyah. Thank you, Lemon. Organization. Zigga zigga ah. If you wanna be my lover, gotta get with my friends. Loving isn't easy, friendship never ends. Energize. Ooh, Ziggurat. Xanadu. Xanadu. Okay, but that's his X. An X. Well, I guess it. No, that's an X. Xanadu. I'm thinking of the Rush song. Xanadu. Well, that's a big old block of S's. Zoning. Zany. Hey, big thank you to whoever just purchased something on my website. I can't wait to get it all out to ya. Or if it's a donation, thank you. I feel bad looking right now. Wait, why? It's my stream. And thank you. Yes, so purchase all 3 books of poetry. Thank you. I can't wait to send you all 3 books of my poetry. I hope you enjoyed it. A moment of solemn reflection and big booby titties. Oh. What? Can I get a watery drum roll, please? Thanks for the support of the stream! Hey, thanks, Sausage King. Yeah. A moment of solemn... Well, let's do the remember the time when, and then we'll do a moment of solemn reflection. Remember that time when... Remember that time when I practiced for months and months and months, and bought an NES, and Tetris for the NES, which was not cheap because, you know, collector's item, all so that I could make the qualifiers for the Tetris World Championship, which I could do, and then I didn't go because I knew I wasn't as good as the top 3 guys that were going. And I didn't want to fly to Canada to lose. Remember that time? I remember that time. That's been remember a time when. And now, for a moment of solemn reflection. Please join me and reflect solemnly. And that was a moment of solemn reflection. I hope that that moment of reflection helped you some way. I find that those little moments of solemn reflection, when they come up, are really, really nice. They really do something. Yes, like talking to your dad. You remember when? You're like, yeah, I remember that. Sure. Oh, okay. Look, back on the shelf. So we can start decorating the tree, which is just down here. Got so many books I have to double layer them on the shelf. Don't worry about it. All right, bookshelf back. Now it's time to reconnect this in here. There we go. And smack it on here and figure out where the plug is. Look at this sad little tree. It's doing its best. Where is that cable? Where are you at? There it is. Okay, now where's the plug-in side over here on the bottom half? Excuse me. Where's the plug? Excuse me? Hello? Hi. Aha! These are both like female in. And I need a male in. Excuse me. Have another? Can I have another? That's not gonna work. This is a porn website. I have to have both male and female ins. Come on. Oh. Another one down here. Is that? No. Huh. Oh, well that's to connect the upper to the middle section. Can I, hold on. Will that reach? That won't even reach that. Okay. Well, you see, I've lost the plug. I didn't lose it. That would imply that I had it and knew where it was. I cannot find it. Yet. Always yet. Things always turn up. Gotta keep searching. It's a metaphor! Where? I don't know where this is. Like, if I... This... What if I... Plug this one into this one. I should have the middle section. I do not. Now I do. Okay. Now if I plug this one into this one, I'll have the top section. Yes! Yay! Okay. Time to fluff. Because it needs some fluff. Well, let me scoot it back into the corner now that I'm done searching. Yes. And that side will just stay unfluffed. It's against the, no one needs to see that side of the Christmas. Okay. It's fluffing time. That's the leader. Okay, you get up there. Real Christmas trees down south are $1 million because they have to ship them. So it's not worth having a real Christmas tree. As much as I would enjoy a real Christmas tree, it's not worth like 80, 90 bucks for a real Christmas tree. Especially when I, from just a small person who doesn't celebrate much, or with anyone else usually. Kind of, why am I spending that money, right? I'm happy with this. That's all that matters. This is fine. I tried to buy some eggnog today at the store. I have never tried eggnog. I hear about it every year. Still have never tried eggnog. So I went to the store and I searched. And I even had an employee come up to me like, "Can I help you find anything?" And I said, "Yeah, eggnog." And they were like, "Nope, don't have any." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I didn't get any. Maybe I'll look up a recipe. Is homemade the same? Better? Homemade is usually better. I couldn't buy any at the store. I ended up buying snickerdoodles instead. And then I ate 2 of them promptly in my car. Alright, let's see what chat says about eggnog before I keep fluffing. Can't really read chat while I fluff, so I gotta, say something interesting and then come over here. Okay. They didn't have any. They didn't have any. I can get it closer to mid-December. It wasn't like a huge grocery store, so like I might be able to still go to a bigger grocery store find eggnog. But there wasn't any at the grocery store that I went. Never heard of homemade? What language am I programmed in? I like to think I'm in like C++. But, maybe Python. That would be fun. You like eggnog from the store? You've never had homemade? Yes, I'm looking forward to White Russians and Moscow Mule and trying eggnog for the first time. We'll see. Looks like some good recipes online. You'll have to try one. Yeah, what if we all try an eggnog recipe and write how it goes in the Discord, in the food channel? That sounds good to me. Then whoever's most successful will be like, all right, that's the recipe we're going for. I don't know. Well, I don't know what it's supposed to taste like though, so it'd be hard to gauge my success. Other people might have a better time gauging their success with a homemade eggnog recipe, having tried it before. I'm telling you, they didn't have any at the store. I went. I even asked a person. He even went and checked in the back, which I was like, what? Nobody ever Retail employees very rarely ever offer to check in the back. It's usually some, like, Karen who's like, go check in the back. But he offered to check in the back. And he did. And he came back and he said no. And I was like, alright, okay. Maybe it is more of a mid-December thing. Maybe they just haven't got their shipment in yet. No? They had gingerbread house, like making kits though, and I was very tempted. But I just feel like I'd have a lot more fun buying a bunch of random weird candy that I like and making a gingerbread house for me. That's like not just random crappy candy in a kit. You know what I mean? I'm not a huge fan of terrible gumdrops. I'm not. So like, why put them on a gingerbread house and then not eat them? 'Cause I wouldn't. Like, unless I make a gingerbread house that is covered in candy that I like, I'm just not gonna eat it. And that's no fun. So, I'm gonna think on that one. I just need the gingerbread parts. And maybe I can get, like, gingerbread mix and then just bake it. I'm sure I could make my own. But yeah, gingerbread house making stream. That's what I was thinking. Maybe. Holiday gingerbread house making stream? Absolutely. And it's gonna be top tier. It's gonna be a beautiful gingerbread house mansion. It's gonna be gorgeous. Maybe I should try to recreate my dollhouse out of gingerbread. If you haven't seen my dollhouse, I'm working on it. I have one room with carpet and baseboards. Yeah, so maybe I make my own custom gingerbread house blueprint template, right? And I bake all the gingerbread in the sheets and whatever, and then I cut it all to the shapes on the template, and then I ice it all together. I put it all together. I could have a real neat house, a real neat gingerbread house. Like, wait, what is the coolest gingerbread house? Like, what's the coolest house I could make out of gingerbread? Probably something pretty cool. Like a little witch's hut. I want to make a little witch's hut with a weird peaked roof. Yes. Okay. Alright. I'm in. I might design myself my own custom gingerbread house. Don't worry about it. We'll see. And then maybe I can publish the plans on my website. You can buy them for pay whatever you want, and gingerbread house plans, and then you can too make a little Christmas witch's hut. Yeah. Okay. Seems legit. And then, yeah, I could put it on YouTube. Remember that time when remember that time when I worked 3 jobs over the summer while I was in college, one of which was SpaceX, and I was dead inside. Remember that time? Because I do. I remember I was too attached to any of the jobs to leave them. And, oh, a pain. But I, worked on pneumatic systems and vinyl and logos and running an online store and so much. I learned a lot that summer. It was worth it. And that was remember a time when? A good compliment. Ooh, let's see. What's a good compliment? You really brighten up the room wherever you go. I'm always so happy to see that you're coming to something. That's what a lovely compliment to give or receive from someone. Oh, good compliment. It doesn't kill you, make you stronger. Oh yeah, I really want to go to like the Nuremberg Toy Fair. They have a toy fair every year, and like that's one of my main reasons I want to go to Germany, the Nuremberg Toy Fair. But also, it would be really fun to go to like German Christmas market. Ooh, yes. What kind of toys do I like? I love puzzles and like tactile stuff. I love like toys that you just sit with for a long. There are plenty of toys that do that for me. I love toys. And also I love really, really cleverly engineered toys like rattlebacks and pops that spin a certain way, and oh, there's so many well-engineered toys. So, yeah, I like toys. So yeah, I would love to go to any of those events. I love how the tree goes blurry when I'm closer to the camera. That's so pretty. So pretty. I really have to adjust the lights on it. It's not a well-lit tree. It's a $25 tree I got from Goodwill a few years ago. like got no lights here in the center. What if I spin it? That's way better. Yeah, there's way more lights over here. There you go. Perfect. I still need to fluff it. Don't worry about all the unevenness. Okay. Back to fluffing. What can I talk about while I fluff? I'm happy that there's cold weather, but I still have to admit, you know, that cold weather comes with its challenges. You know, especially in the South where it's cold one day and then hot again the next day. You're like, hey, can you be consistent so I don't have to keep flipping my AC from heat to cold? Because that would be great. So, you know, a particular challenge I had with the weather today, I was going to go running today at around 7 p.m. It was already dark out because it's winter. And so I wanted to run in my apartment gym. Well, it turns out my apartment gym is only open during regular business office hours, which I think is silly. Please let me work out at 3 a.m. I don't want to steal your treadmill. I just want to use it. But so I couldn't run today because, well, it's dark and cold, very cold, and the apartment gym isn't open 24/7. My last apartment gym was, and I guess I took that for granted. I definitely used it at a bunch of weird hours. I don't like going to gyms when everyone is there. You know, I'm not a gym person to begin with. So if I have to go when there's like 20 people, I especially don't want to go. So hard to overcome that. I'm gonna have to make sure that if I want to run, I do it before the apartment gym is closed, which I just think is so silly. Just silly. What is your opinion, Chad? Do you think apartment gyms should be open 24/7? Because I seriously think they should. I don't see why not. Like, if you don't want random people going in there, it's a gated apartment, first of all. But if you don't want random people going in there, give your apartment tenants one of those, like, electric keys to buzz in. Like, bam, problem solved. But don't just, let me in. Is that that meme? You know that meme. Run up and down the stairs. My stairs are very loud, my apartment stairs, and yeah, it still wouldn't be ideal. Yeah, they should be open 24/7. It's a gated place. Come on. My last apartments were worse and they had a 24/7 gym. Yeah, just give a key code and electric lock. You're right. Yes. Yeah. Am I a perfectionist? Maybe. Why? Am I fluffing the tree too much? I'll fluff the tree all I want to fluff it. I'm gonna go back to it. I've been doing lots of body weight exercise, but that doesn't mean I don't also want to build up like my lung capacity and my endurance and whatever. And there's still lots of things that running is still a huge benefit. I'm doing the push-ups challenge thing, the 100 push-ups thing for upper body right now, because I don't need a whole lot of upper body to be sore and like doing shit. So push-ups is enough for me for upper body right now. I'm also doing like separate A and B day leg exercises, and I thought also maybe I should throw in a little running. But well, so if you need some incentive to run for whatever reason, it's good for you. I always default back to a program called Couch to 5K. And it's literally just a program that ramps up slowly until you can run a 5K. And so you can just start wherever you're at. Like, the first day, I usually just it's usually walk 5 minutes and then run a certain amount of minutes and then walk 5 minutes. So I see how much I can run, how many minutes I can run in that in-between section, and then I put myself on the schedule. And usually I'm not at the very beginning, but the very beginning is like run 1-2 minutes, you know? So it's a very accessible running schedule, because you can be anywhere on it. And I feel like running a 5K is all that I ever need, really. I really can't run for more than like 5 minutes right now, so. But I'll have you know, I am doing body weight exercise stuff. I am doing like upper body and legs and alternating. I'm not just running, okay? And I don't want my apartment gym for anything other than a treadmill on days where I don't feel safe or comfortable running outside. Which are many days, because I am a small female and it's getting cold. Also, I'm kind of frustrated. I bought like I should look into the refunds policy, but I bought like a $15 like bike pedal exerciser for under my desk, just one of those ones that sits there and you pedal on it, and it never showed up. Maybe somebody stole the package, I don't know. I hardly look out my front door because I have a garage and I usually go in and out through the garage. I'd rather walk up and down my own stairs than the apartment stairs. But anyway, I don't have said pedal exerciser that I purchased, but also it was cheap, so it's really easy to just like, instead of, you know, saying, hey, where the fuck is it? So I should Could look into that. I love you guys, but you are always trying to tell me how to do stuff. And it's not I mean, I appreciate other people's advice, but it's like, you know I do more than just run. You don't have to tell me I need to be doing this, that, and the other workout. I'll figure it out. You know I'm smart. I'm doing a good exercise routine. There's just always those people who are like, but you need to be doing this. It's like, listen, it's enough to do what I'm doing now. I'm not strong. I'm not athletic. Just let me do whatever exercise I can manage. Got Chad over here backseat gaming my life. Excuse me. Rule 43, toys. Playing with toys can be very, unwholesome. Can be really wholesome. Rule 43, if you don't know, is the inverse of Rule 34, wherein everything has porn of it, but also everything has something wholesome of it. So, the wholesome, toys. Playing with toys. Sitting around playing with toys. Fabulous. What a good time. Not worrying about, you know, how much time you're spending. Just doing it. Very good. Very wholesome. A moment of solemn reflection. Ooh, wait, hold on. A good compliment. Thank you, X11B. A good compliment. You're very good at what you do. It really shows how many hours you've put into that thing. Yeah. That's a great compliment to give or receive. We'll do a moment of solemn reflection at the end. Another rule 43, another wholesome. I have something in my finger. I cut my finger in some way. That's good. Another wholesome thing. Another thing that could be rule 34, but we're making it wholesome, rule 43, the inverse. Librarian. Librarian. Oh, you ever had a good librarian? It's a good thing. Being able to have good book conversations with a librarian, feeling comfortable and cozy in your library, your local library. Yeah. Librarian. Bad adjectives for a house. So last time we did bad adjectives for pants, and we said like slimy, crusty, you know. Bad adjectives for a house, I'm gonna say this time, because I mean we'll get it again and I'll need more. Tepid. Yeah. Burning. Burning. That's a bad adjective for a house. What about, I mean, slimy is still a bad adjective for a house. Slimy. We'll get back to that one next time. Remember that time when? Do you remember that time when? You remember that time in high school where you were nominated, where I was nominated for most sarcastic, and you lost to a cheerleader because she was more popular than you? You remember that time when? I remember that time. Who puts most sarcastic in a yearbook anyway? But they did, and I was nominated, but I did not win. And I held that grudge. I wanted to win that. Oh well. Alright, and now a moment of solemn reflection. Sausage. You don't have to input the last 4 digits of my phone number like it asks for that, but somewhere on that page is a, like decline or whatever, and it'll still let you send money regardless. You don't need the last 4 digits of my phone number to send money on Venmo. But thank you, though. A crunchy house. Rickety. Anyway, a moment now of solemn reflection. Please join me for a moment of solemn reflection. that was a moment of solemn reflection. Thanks for sharing it with me. I just got a lovely tip. Thank you. Everyone, please thank Sausage King for the generous support of the stream on a on Chatterbait. Haha. Hee. Thank you, Sausage King. You put something in the mail for me. I checked my P.O. box today. Oh, okay. Something I wanted to bring up with the Discord and the stream, just to everybody. Something I wanted to bring up with the viewers. Let me pop a squat. Got a little stool here. I'm kind of low. That's a little better. So, my P.O. box is running out soon. I only did the 6 months, which I thought that's gonna last forever. And I might change, so I have it forwarded from a different location. Like I have, it's a weird convoluted process, but when I renew it, I think I'm gonna have to change. I think I can renew it and keep everything the same, but I think I want to change the routing point. But I was thinking, like, is that gonna be complicated? Am I gonna get mail to the old P.O. box? Like, are people still gonna send it to that because they don't, like, they assume that the P.O. box hasn't changed? Do I need to just keep the same P.O. box number for ease? Or is it okay if I change it? 'Cause I just, I don't like where it's routing right now. It might be in my benefit to change it. Might be. I don't even know. It might not be. Might confuse people. Forwarding can be unreliable. Sounds like I'm laundering my mail, basically. It's a convoluted thing, and I kind of just want to like start fresh, cause I don't think that how I did it the first time was very successful. And the post office I have it routing to is not my ideal choice of post office. One of those big ones that has people there all the fucking time. And so maybe I'm thinking maybe I should route to a different post office that might be farther away for me, but that might be easier, like, and nicer. I don't know. Maybe I should just forward it, because it was a pain to try to get them to put Miss Muffet on it. Maybe I should just renew it at the same place. Ugh. Should I renew it for another 6 months? I don't know. Ugh. They really wanted me to have like a legit business associated. Like they wanted me to have a registered business name with the county to put Little Miss Muffet on my P.O. box. And it was like, excuse me? That was frustrating. But I got them to put it, and they said, well, just bring in your business name whenever you get the opportunity, and I never did. But it's on there now. So maybe I should stick with that, because maybe it'll be hard to get that again. Uh. It's a mess. My P.O. box system is a mess right now. Not ideal. Less than ideal. Start fresh. Go with the better location. And with spidder. I know. I'm just, it's just annoying. I'll look into it more. It's just something that's coming up. It's, I have to renew it by the end of this month. The 31st of this month. So I have this month to figure it out. Which is plenty of time, but... Okay, EMS. Well, for now, the P.O. box is the same. It'll be the same until maybe January, and then I'll keep you guys up to date. I don't know. We'll think about it. Yeah, taxes and P.O. box stuff. Oh! I can write my P.O. box off on my taxes. That's important. Can I? I can. I should be able to. Does that make sense to me? Alright. It's time to just fluff the front. The rest of the tree around back doesn't need fluffing. Alright. There's a gap right here that I don't like. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Christmas tree. It's a little lopsided, not gonna lie. Right? It should be... It is up against a wall. Doesn't help it. Aren't we all a little lopsided? That's fine. Nobody will notice unless I do this. And then they'll notice. So I'm just not gonna do that anymore. Problem solved. Thank you. No, please don't send me any ornaments or Christmassy decorations. I'll tell you why. Miss Muffet likes to decorate the Christmas tree with things that she loves, that she already has. And this includes this small bag of spiders, some of which I have made. So look at my Christmas spiders, okay? They're beautiful. Focus. A Christmas spider out of cork and pipe cleaner. The nice little candy cane butt string. So let's see. I have some more handmade ones. This one is a bottle cap butt. A Dos Equis, or a, yeah, is it Dos Equis? Bottle cap butt. Come on. I really don't want, like, Christmas ornaments. I don't like baubles. I don't like, random crap that you throw away or that breaks. I don't like buying stuff. You know that. And I don't want to have a box of crap that I can only pull out once, a year. With my little bag of spiders, I'm fine with only pulling them out once a year. That's different. Let's see, here's another handmade one. Got two more handmade ones. Having a bag of spiders is fine with me. Having a box of Christmas crap is not. This one's a Jarritos. A Mexican soda. Bottle cap. Little bead eyes. And this one, oh, it's so cute. It's a little, also cork and, yarn. And then we're also going to put the whole spider family in the tree, of course. So we have Ocho, who I think was on the top of the tree last year. But I feel like this year we should put, oh no, don't look at me. We just named her last stream. It starts with a C. Catalina. Catalina should be, I think, the tree topper this year. She's so pretty. I'm terrible with names. Just awful. And directions. Names and directions, don't get me started. No. I'm gonna nestle Ocho down in here. Close all these little legs. Oh, Catalina. Gotta get Catalina more secure in there. There's Ocho. Oh, Catalina. Let's see. Forgot you have a little hook that I can maybe shove through the top of the... Yeah. Come on. Okay. Work with me. There we go. There we go. She's not heavy, but she's just heavy enough that this one little branch is like, no, support that, no. Come on. Stabilize. Stabilize. Or don't. Don't worry about me. Or don't worry. Don't worry about it. You get it? Got it. Good enough. Okay. Christmas spiders. Well, of course. Who do you think I am? Rule 43. Let's see. Small, cute girls. Super wholesome. Love them. Great to hold because they're small, you know, easy to hold. Full of love. Small, cute girls. Yes. I'm taller than you think I am. That's for sure. I mean, I'm the height of this Christmas tree just about. And these bookshelves. Oh, no. I mean, got a little growing to do the bookshelves, but not short. Small cute girls though. Totally something that's way over sexualized, but that is also really just wholesome and nice. Rule 43 it. Rule 43 it. Keep it wholesome and sweet and good. Feel the weight of your jaw. Yeah, that weighs something. A good compliment. You always make me smile. And or conversely, I love it when you smile. You have a lovely smile. Just, complimenting smiles. Fabulous. Good compliments. Alright, I got a real story and then 1 minute to tell a fake story. So, remember that time when, Remember that time when I took 3 months to read Pride and Prejudice and nobody shut up about it? Remember that time when we were a book club? Let's not think about it. Alright, 1 minute story. Timer. We've got 1 minute on the clock. So it's time to make a story. It's gonna be a Christmas story. Let's go. 1 minute to write a Christmas story. It was a warm day in December. Unsurprisingly, considering climate change and being in the South. And little Sally Mae was really hoping that for Christmas this year she would finally get the new iPhone. But little Sally Mae just couldn't understand that Apple was a shit company, and she should not get the new iPhone. There were plenty of other good phones that didn't cost $1 million. And well, Sally Mae just didn't understand the cognitive dissonance her parents had to go through with things that she wanted versus if they were things that her parents morally agreed with. Yeah. So that was a one-day Christmas story. Alright. We gotta put more spiders on this tree. And move some around since Catalina doesn't want to be a good topper. You know what? Okay, Catalina doesn't want to be a topper. Right. Catalina's not a top. We've learned. Who else can be on top of the tree this year instead of Ocho, who got it last year? We can do Shuzo. Let's see. Shuzo, with your net so bright, won't you cast your web tonight? And Shuzo has little clips on his feet. Web up there weird? That's fine. Alright. Shuzo. Shuzo was made to be a topper. You're right. Okay, Shuzo. Get nice and comfortable up there. You sturdy? Be enough. Catalina, you are now going to just nestle into this branch safe and sound. I'm sorry that I was forcing you into something that you clearly weren't made for. That you didn't seem to want to do. Throw Catalina in the tree there. Oh, Leah slept like 3 hours. Oh no. Alternative reindeer names. Let's see. Jansen, like the backpack. Jansen. Or is that's Jansport? That's the backpack. Well, it's Jansen. Alternative reindeer names. Alright. And remember that time when I went to Japan and I came home with like 10 new pair of socks. Why did I buy socks in Japan? I don't know, but they were cute. It was worth it. I'm glad I have those socks. But yeah, that was a time. Thank you, Aaliyah, for the generous support of the stream. Aaliyah's German. It was a very efficient 3 hours. Oh yeah, it's Japan. Socks. You gotta buy socks when you're in Japan. Okay, Apricos is gonna go right in here. No. Right there. Right there. Perfect. Nestled perfect. Can't even see it, but it's perfect. Thank you, Aaliyah. Have a lovely day at work, and thank you for the generous support of the stream. Everyone, please thank Aaliyah for helping make this stream so possible. Thank you, Aaliyah. And now we have George, who's also a bottom of the tree. He's very heavy, so he belongs, you know, in here a little lower. And now I'm also gonna get candy to put in my tree. So I like to decorate my tree with 1, spiders, because I love them and I already have tons of them. And 2, candy. I'm a big fan of candy canes, but also just like any little packaged candy that nestles into branches well. One year I did those Della Rosa, like peanut marzipan. Oh, I love those. So maybe I'll do those. But I'm a big fan of not buying a bunch of like tinsel and glass orbs that break. I have a cat, and I'm not a fan of buying stuff just to throw away. Not a fan. Tinsel is terrible. Tinsel is... Maybe I should make a popcorn garland. I've never done that before. Should I make a popcorn garland? We can make it. I have time. I can do it tonight. Ooh. Ooh. Gotta go pop some popcorn though. Popcorn fit the spiders though. Does it fit the spider theme? Okay. Oh, by the way, we still have more spiders to put in the tree. I still have a bunch of little plastic spiders to just drop around. So, let me do that. These ones are friends, and they're gonna go next week. Okay. Alright. Last year for Garland, I did this. I'm gonna do it again this year. An absurd amount of lace which I have. will be wrapped around the tree because I love lace and sewing with lace. So all I have to do is pull from my lace bin and then bam, garlands. And it's like spider web because it's lace. It's less intrusive to the theme. I would also totally go for like some of that Halloween like spider web crap, but it's crap and you just throw it away. So, you know. Maybe a little bit of this at the bottom. Maybe. Here. George. With this little lace on. Oh! Oh, George. Don't take it with you. Come on. Get it together, George. Fine. You can't have the lace. It's looking great. This piece is just too, like, great. That's better. I'll take a little piece around the top. Look at that. Well, would you look at that? Another little piece. Same variety. Why is this one tied in a button? And in a loop. What was I doing? Maybe I had it pinned under a skirt. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Wait, I still have this one with the little hearts on it. Oh my god, I love lace. Look at this. It's so cute. It's so cute. Focus. Camera. Camera. How close do I gotta get with this lace? Got little hearts on. Maybe I should make them in more of an actual web pattern. I just don't know. This here. Web it out. What's that like? Just looks too much now. Yeah. Okay. Well, get rid of it. Honestly, maybe I should dial it back more. How much lace does one really need? That's good. That's fine. I like that. Alright. Perfect. The tree is decorated. Now he's doing more of a really got the downturn. Yeah, I mean the tree is not straight, but are any of us. So Perfect. Now I can artistically frame it. Now I'll have a Christmas of all of my shots. I'll be like, oh, hi, hey, well, no, it needs more tree. How do you do, fellow? Oh, I think that's good. I can't always mess around with it. Participation trophy. Stuff from here. I feel like I should. Hold on, where's my tape? That tape I used to want to use that. It's white, so it works. I don't see it. Where did I put that tape? Oh, is it still on my counter? It was still on my counter. I don't like this tape, so I use it a lot to get rid of it. See how far that gets us. Yeah. Okay. Just a couple. Yeah. I have this lace gathered lightly. Oh, I'll just pull that gather out. See? But I didn't even see it. No. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't need stuff down there because I'm gonna be in that part of the scene time. Okay. Get this needle planted somewhere safe. Needle has been planted. And I'll put my scissors up. And I'll throw my little bag for the spiders in this corner here. You know, for safekeeping until I'm ready to put them all away. Okay. We're all decorated. It's all decorated. Actually, I kind of want to drop this down a little. Okay. That's good. Thank you, Kenny. "2020 and mistletoes are now banned." Absolutely. Okay. Got my spider chair. I'm low. I'm low down. I'm pretty low down. Should I go any higher? Is this the highest? Question mark? Okay. Up. Oh, it does go higher. Okay. Not by much. Well. Yeah, okay. Is that a gaming computer chair? Yes, it is. Hidden by a spider blanket. Pro gamer. I can probably take this. I guess I could. How do you do? It's me, Homeless Muffin. Festive gaming computer chair now. Well, I've always had the spider blanket on it. It's always been the chair I've used.